Very cool to have Ottawa Physiotherapy and Sports Clinics with us, both Andrew and Tierney, who are experts in lower back and the hip joint. I'm going to go to an email, actually, from John, who has emailed us and says that he is having problems when he sits, so he's avoiding sitting. His lower back hurts. Here it is. I seem to get lower back pain with leg pain only when I sit. The pain goes away when I stand up, so I avoid sitting. This is not something that's really practical. So, Andrew, I'm going to ask you, what do you... I know you haven't actually examined him, but if you had to guess.
Yeah, so first, I mean, obviously we would want him in the clinic to assess that, but just off the bat, it seems like there's obviously a problem sitting, so inflection.
Okay.
So what you want to do to try and avoid that is you want to try and put your pelvis into a little bit of a tilt.
Oh, yes, yeah. Hold on a second, don't move. There we go, there we go. Go ahead.
So into a little bit of a tilt forward, and you can also try a lumbar roll, so putting some support under there. Of course, it's easier if you can avoid that
So
position.
a tilt forward is literally tilting your hip forward like that?
That would be backwards.
So show me.
So it would be here, and then you'd want to tilt forward.
Oh, tilt forward.
There you go. Good.
That's weird.
Yes.
Okay, it's odd. So do it alone, not on TV.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go to Sam, who's on the phone now. Sam, good morning. And what is your question?
Good morning. I never tried this call-in before, so I don't know where to start. But I was just explaining to the lady earlier when I was calling in. And I got this about a week ago. Well, first of all, I'm pushing 70, so I guess all the osteoarthritis, everything, there's a baseline pain.
Okay.
But about a week ago, I got this spasm. I don't know whether you call that spasm or cramp in the lower lumbar area on the right side.
Okay.
And either when I don't sit right or something, it send me right to the roof there.
Oh.
So I know why. But I just, when I was calling in, I know you guys were talking about stability and muscle and everything. But I actually diligently, I do in-bed exercise every day.
So you remain active and take care of yourself, but sometimes we can't avoid these things, Andrew, or they just happen to happen. What would you suggest for Sam?
So it depends. Again, we would need to see him in clinic.
Right.
But sometimes at that point, if it's spasming through here, we can also have that nerve pain again. So when you're pushing 70, then there can be a little bit of that compression area, and if you already have the osteoarthritis, then it can definitely be pushing on that nerve, and that can indeed cause that spasm. If he's doing the exercises already, depending on what he's doing.
But maybe he needs some assistance to do the exercises, and that's where physiotherapy would come in?
That's correct.
I'm just throwing it out there, but yeah, it sounds good. John is on the line, and we're going to take that phone call as well. John?
Hello?
Good morning. What are you experiencing, John?
Well, I've had spinal stenosis for 15 years, and I've had physiotherapy. I was on medication for quite a long time, and I also had epidurals in my back. But the problem I have is walking, and every time I walk on cement or something hard like that, it reacts differently on my back.
Okay, so maybe we'll ask you about this one, Tierney.
Yeah, so it depends on what you've done for physio as well. Part of the issue can actually be, once again, actually coming from the hip. You can actually even though you have that spinal stenosis, you can still have a lot of weakness in the hips that are not helping support that back, so the back has to work a lot harder. So once again, we'll probably look at trying to get some muscle activation in the glutes while you're walking to see if we can change any pain. But once again, you had a lot of stuff done, so I can't guarantee that would work, but it's another option that you could probably try.
Yeah, it's always about making sure you try things. I know that certain things work better for certain people. Would you take an assessment of how he walks? Was that how you would start?
Yeah, and then we would break it down to a single leg stance, make them stand on one leg, do some squats, do functional exercises, see how they're doing things. But if walking is his biggest complaint, then we would watch him walk and see what he's doing that we can try and change to see if we can change the pain at all.
Yeah, because I know this, when you have pain, you tend to compensate, and you might have pain in another area that has nothing to do with the original injury, right, or issue.
Right.
So there you go. We've learned so much. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Ask the experts with Ottawa Physiotherapy and Sports Clinics. If you have an issue, it's a good idea to think about a physiotherapist, and you could be checking out their clinic if you like. Make sure you check it out.